Hello everyone, welcome back to my Xeno Saga episode 1 Let's Play. We are going to advance through the entire trilogy as we go. But yeah, we in the previous episode we were rescued by the crew of the Elsa, and it's been a never-ending stream of cutscenes since then. Let's get started on the next one, shall we?
That's en route on the column. 3 or so days from Italia. If that's your destination, sure, I can do that.
I see. And the fee?
Today just ain't my day, and getting greedy now won't do me any good. I'll just put it on the tab.
I appreciate it.
Ah, don't mention it. You're a Marine. Let's just chalk it up to my bit of charity for the Corps.
Oh snap.
No! Gnosis!
I knew it! A couple of them are still lurking around. Ah, it's coming in!
Son of a bitch!
Ah!
Chaos!
I know.
Chaos!
It's okay.
I'll just pause here again. I mean, not that real-world science applies to anything here. Well, okay, maybe like gravity and things, but specifically what goes on right here with the Gnosis. I think it may seem a little less fantastical if you conceptualize the Gnosis as, say, a manifestation of an attitude. I think that statement may only make sense when you see the ending of episode 3. Because the Gnosis will be referred to as something in that game. I don't think they will call them that before then. But essentially, Chaos just put this spirit at peace. That is the interpretation I'm led to make based on well, what they say about the Gnosis in episode 3. So stick a pin in that, and let's carry on. And the exchange, by the way, that I mentioned in the previous episode between Shion and Chaos, that should come straight after this. So I hope you remember what I said back then. Let's go.
The Gnosis!
What did he just do?
Well, that's what I meant when I said he looks out for us.
Looks out for you? How did he just do that? I've never heard of a human that can defeat Gnosis.
There are those who draw well, and those who run fast. Hammer's navigational skills are top-notch, and his knowledge of the net is vast. Tony's helmsmanship skills are unrivaled. No one even comes close. Or so he claims. The captain? Well, no one holds a greater amount of debt than the captain.
Ah, yes. Hey, wait a second.
I believe everyone has at least one skill that they excel in over all others. It's something that defines who they are. Shion, what is it that defines you?
Huh? Me? Well,
It's the same for me. It's just something I can do.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
Ah. I see. Right. I think I get it. It sort of makes sense when you put it that way.
Yep, that's how it is.
That's all that... What the... How can you be convinced by that? That was a gnosis, Chief. A gnosis!
Well, Captain, we'd better head for our destination before she throws us off the ship. The girl seems to be a stickler for schedules and all.
Man, oh man. So much for my grandiose plans. After this job, I was supposed to pay off my debts, then head to Keltia to see the Seraphim sisters live in concert.
Bah, you owe Master Guinan too much. You'll never pay it all off. And man, the Seraphim sisters again? You're really hot for them, aren't you?
Captain, you don't actually have to go all the way out to Keltia. Why don't you just connect to the UMN and watch it later?
You moron. Getting a visual feed is nothing compared to immersing yourself in the real thing. There's a world of difference between the two. It's all about reality.
Who are you kidding? It's all the same. Your brain can't tell the difference.
Why, you... Hurry up and take us out of here.
All right, roger that.
Well then, I'll take Shion and the others to their rooms.
That's very kind of you.
All right, you do that. Damn. Today's been one hell of a day.
And
Master
next
Wilhelm,
up on Cutscenes the
I
Game.
have a report from Cosmos. Gian Uzuki and Alan Ridgely have both joined up with Cosmos.
I see.
This is fortunate, especially since there's an unidentified ship closing in on the battlefield.
And if the ship were to threaten the girl, Cosmos would protect her. Is that not right?
Yes, that would be the prime directive.
Either way, it was a wise decision to pull back Cosmos. There's no need for us to continue serving them or the Federation any longer. Besides, the data for the Rhine Maiden is now complete. All phenomena are moving forward as specified by this compass of order. As for the rest, gather the necessary factors and wait for the other one to awaken.
Yeah, for those keeping tally, yes. Between the previous opportunity to save and this one, there has been 0 interactions. By the way, I do like Wilhelm as a character and his character development arc. Yeah. I think that is everything we have to say about that, so let's just carry on with the story. We have lots to get through yet. Looks familiar from the intro, right?
What's 1.5 billion people to us?
They're innocents. Surely they deserve more respect.
Respect? For what? Save your philanthropy for someone that cares. The experiment may have been a failure, but I've taken steps to recover the emulator. If the need arises, I'm not against using the original either. All we have to do is repeat the process until we get results. Is this all too much for your conscience to bear, Pellegrini? In that case, feel free to reveal everything and wait for your death sentence.
What about you?
Me, tried in a court of ignoble commoners? Don't make me laugh. We are the ones who determine life or death. But wait. Pellegrini, are you telling me that you've forgotten everything we've been striving for these past 14 years?
Commander Margulis.
What?
A message from Lieutenant Commander Vanderkamp, sole survivor of the Vanguard force. The unit was decimated. The Zohar emulator unsecured.
Where's the Zohar now?
Location unknown, possibly seized by the Gnosis.
I see. Notify the 474th Spec Ops Fleet. We may need to implement Plan 31. Have them stand by in the specified coordinates for further orders.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and now you're going to find out why I talked about Ziggurats in the beginning of the previous video. Bit premature, sorry.
So, what can you tell us about this man?
He was a Special Forces agent with the Federation Police, a counter-terrorism specialist. Of course, that was over 100 years ago. Now he's a cyborg working freelance missions.
A cyborg? How anachronistic.
He's a relic from the days when they reanimated the dead. They didn't have disposable realians like we do now.
Well, he's certainly got quite a resume.
Rumor has it, he deliberately seeks out missions with low odds of success.
Is he insane, or just fascinated with death?
Well, he's been given a clean bill of mental health. It doesn't look like he does it for the killing.
Humph. Advances in science have placed thousands of drugs on our shelves. And yet, we still let psychiatrists wield their influence over us. They use these assessments to validate their existence. I don't believe them one bit.
Well, he's got an extremely high success rate. I think he'll be fine.
Sir, he's here.
Show him in. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
Ziggurat 8, isn't it? Upon your death in TC-4667, you donated your body and chose to become a product of Ziggurat Industries.
That's correct.
Have you heard about the mission?
No.
Recently, we received information that a certain armed group has shown signs of resurgence. This same group was responsible for the events that took place 14 years ago.
The UTIC organization?
That's right. The information we've received from our independent sources has helped to identify the location of the UTIC organization's hideout.
This structure was originally a shrine for some long-lost ancient religion. It was eventually abandoned and remained uninhabited for centuries.
So, you want me to infiltrate and collect information on the group?
If that was all we needed, we would have left it to our intelligence agency.
Actually, to put it simply, we need you to rescue someone and return her to her rightful place. And technically, she's not human.
Just tell me what I need to know. A child? Is she a civilian?
She's a Realian, a 100 series Realian. You've heard of them?
The 100 series observational Realians, built specifically to combat the Gnosis. I've heard rumors of them. but I didn't know they were disguised as children.
Is this the first time you've seen the real thing?
Yes. But isn't Vector already mass-producing them?
This is a prototype. It will serve as the model for all future 100 series observational units.
So, what you're telling me is that securing this little girl takes priority over all else, right?
It helps that you're a quick study.
So, will you take the mission?
A cyborg has no rights. I cannot refuse your request. I will analyze the situation and let you know what weapons and resources I need. I don't mean to demand any compensation, but may I make one request?
Go ahead.
After my return, I ask that you eliminate the neural memories residing in my brain from my previous life.
That's not a problem. But it could be a difficult procedure with a body as outdated as yours.
Add as many synthetic parts as necessary.
What an odd request. These days, Realians are clamoring for human rights, but here's a man who wants to become a machine. All right, we'll make the arrangements.
Thank you.
You can get the specifics from her, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi, later.
Well, well. He didn't die in the line of duty. It says here he committed suicide. One shot in the head from his beloved pistol.
Did you say suicide? Can we entrust the 100 series to that man? What if his self-destructive tendencies arise?
Not to worry. He's been equipped with a safety mechanism which prevents him from hurting himself or abandoning his mission. He was brought back to life against his will. Once he replaces the rest of his brain with synthetics, he'll be a complete machine. Only then will he be legally dead.
Yeah, that is a rather bizarre request. I'll just pause here. Yep, that is Momo. Now, Ziggurat's backstory for the new people. It is well, I wouldn't say terribly dark. I mean, not quite as horrifying as Shion's, but it is ugly. It will make more sense that he makes this request when you learn more about him. And while I have the game paused, let me just talk about voice actors for a second. The guy who portrays, or who voices Margulis, I think his name is Matthew McConaughey or something like that. This is probably the first time that I've heard him speak, that I've heard his voice in this game right here, voicing Margulis. Now, I know he's been in just about everything in the kitchen sink before or since. But yeah, when I hear his voice, I go, Margulis! I associate him absolutely 100%, just completely, without any sort of competition, no distractions. He is Margulis. And so every other time that I hear his voice, that is, oh, that's Margulis' voice. Well, anyway, a little goofy anecdote. Let's go.
How are you feeling, 100 series Realian? Is the food here unsatisfactory? Even Realians require nourishment, you know. Are the Federation's 100 series realians so ill-mannered that they don't even reply to simple questions?
I don't like that name.
Well, my goodness, pardon me. And what would you like to be called, Miss 100 series realian?
I don't like strangers to be calling me by my name. Where are you planning on taking me?
That, I'm afraid, is not for you to know.
What will happen to me?
You're going to help us out. Machines like you exist to be used. What happens to you after that, God only knows. Assuming you people even have a god, that is.
All I can really do is seek out and find the Gnosis. I can't help you with anything.
That may be true. But this part of you is a little different. We'd like to have a word with the man you have hidden inside of you. In any case, you'd best be keeping yourself alive as long as possible. He will be arriving soon.
Oh, what a villain Margulis is, I tell you. Good job, Monolith. Good job, Matthew McConaughey.
Mommy, I want to go home to the lab.
Someone has a stealth suit with a distinct green shifting. Are we in control yet? Haha. OMFG, we have control. It's been it's been the better part of a goddamn hour since the last time. Okay. If we hold R2, we walk. I want to do that. And I'll just take the opportunity to save the game, just in case I don't have the opportunity to do so before I need to end the episode again. Let's look at that, already over 6 hours. We've barely done a thing. Hi guys, I'm gonna sneak right past you. Well, apparently nobody heard that, so that's all well and good. Skill upgrades. Let's see, there's something here in the walkthrough about this. No, they only talk about the ether upgrades. Okay, I'll hold the other upgrades in the meantime. Yeah, bodyguard is damn near essential for this stage of the game. Recharge? Oh really? That is interesting. I didn't remember that from my previous playthroughs. Let's see, you don't have any points to use. Okay, well, let's give you that scope. Huh. Or should we? You got a skill upgrade, didn't you? Oh, no, I meant to go here. Yeah. Okay. Right. Damn it. Okay. We extract the blue ring. And equip the scope instead of the blue ring. There. All good. Okay, so let's have another cutscene.
Damn it, a malfunction. I see. So that 100 series Realian is encoded with extensive amounts of research data, left behind by the founder of UTIC?
Yes. It's data that could affect the entire fate of mankind.
What is the founder's involvement?
The founder of UTIC was the same man who advocated the creation of that child, the 100 Series Observational Unit, Joachim Mizrahi. A madman who lost his humanity by immersing himself in science. You look as if you have something to say. Yes, you guessed correctly. He is my ex-husband. Do you want to know what it was like being married to a murderer?
No.
In any case, it's certain that the organization is frantically trying to get its hands on that data. I'm afraid we don't have much time to spare.
Understood. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Our hopes rest on you.
There's one thing I'd like to clarify.
Yes?
My instructions are to take the Realian to the Miltian star system. Yet she's registered with the government as your daughter. Why is it that you don't want me to bring her back here?
We're currently carrying out an operation based in the area between Miltia and Mictum. An operation vital to the human race. That's why I'm sending her there. That's all I can say right now. Besides, this way, I won't have to see her either.
This will be followed up in episode 2. The second game in the series, that is.
Mizrahi, what a strange woman.
Okay, are we in control? We are in control. Now for this bit here, we need to be sneaky. I think if we run up here, we can get an idea. So, also by the way, I just looked ahead in the walkthrough and apparently I did something slightly silly. I should instead have saved my skill upgrade item for another accessory that we are about to find.
Freeze!
Oh, yeah, he did see me.
Freeze!
Oh. Yeah, stop seeing me. So anyway, I'll try not to fight here. Okay, I'll just need to hide from him. And we are safe.
Freeze!
Ish. Yeah, you can go back to your control path. And I'll just tear down this wall right here. Can't get in here right now, right? No. Okay, Snake Hunter. It is an accessory that prevents poison. Now, if I still had my skill upgrade item, I could have extracted the skill from that ring straight away. Now I can't do that. Now I'll have to get into a few fights before I can do that, and that's going to be a bit dangerous. So, long story short, I'm going to try to do this safe and still not get into any fights. That will be very dangerous for me. Don't turn this way, please. Thank you. Phew. Okay. Oh. Hello.
Who goes there?
Oh, shit.
Watch the enemy closely
what the hell?
and react
I can show you
quickly.
this fight. Okay, it's probably you. Yeah, this is the one. This combo typically goes to my oh, I may have made a mistake. I think I killed the wrong one. As you can see, I was not hit with poison, so it works out.
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
Now, in terms of casual rolls, this is our tank. He has the highest hit point amount, lowest ether points, and lowest ether attack stuff. Actually, let's pull him up so you can see for yourself. Yeah, 25 strength and vitality at level 7. Yeah. I don't quite remember Shion and Cosmos' either stats, but they were, I'm pretty sure both were above 20 there. His agility might actually be higher than Cosmos, but his dexterity and evasion are both, I think, pretty low. So he's going to take a lot of hits, and he is well equipped to deal with that, except for ether damage. Let's see, I think I'll try that recharge ether. Yep, boom. Fix him right up. Okay. I don't seem to have missed anything, going judging by the walkthrough. But yeah, notice that chest down there. I will try to get in there because there's a song that plays in that room that I rather like. Yeah. Priorities. Everyone? Let's see. Okay, I think I'll extend the episode until I can find the next save point. The chest in the lower left. And don't get close to that mech. That is not optional. That is freaking mandatory.
That's odd. B block hasn't checked in yet. I'll go check up on them. You two, stay right there. Yes, sir.
Is something wrong out there?
Shut up and sit down.
That must be where she is.
Oh yeah. Asian skill.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
And our ignition combo is just fine. Ignition and profit.
The outcome was decided even before the battle
I
began.
don't really have the luxury to aim for the point bonus here, of course. Just looking at the points there. Yeah, I'm nowhere near being able to extract the poison guard. That is unfortunate.
Who are you?
The contact subcommittee sent me here to rescue you.
The contact subcommittee? Mommy?
Stand away from the door. I'm going to break it in.
Wait, you can't. They said an alarm would go off if I tried to force it open.
I guess looks can be deceiving.
There should be a master key held somewhere in this block. If you can find it.
All right. I'll be right back.
Right, let's go and collect that thing, and we can access another save point. Let's see. I don't really want to fight that thing if I can help it. And with my luck, of course, there was one of those crab droids in there, in that counter. Okay, let's see, where are we? Okay. Need to go this way, let's see you move around. There, good. Excellent. Oh, and of course there were no items to find there. Oh, okay, so this is kind of important. In this room here, all of these crates hide an enemy. See if I try to destroy that one. That one. Yeah, so this is the one. Should we need experience points? That is where we get them. But we are a little pressed for time. Oh. Oh, okay, well, right. Apparently we have another boss fight on our hands. stay tuned, everyone. I will call it an episode and put that boss fight in the next episode, and we'll just see how things go from